trend. And regarding the trend, right, there's a lot of different upward, downturn, cyclical, or new pattern, or outlier. So what is what we need to find out, yeah? And for example, right, you want to find what's tomorrow sales about your current chicken shop, so that you can prepare today. Make sure not oversupply, not short supply, just all right, yeah? And so that's the whole trend to forecast. And if you go for the bank, right, you check, every account in the outlier. Yeah, suddenly you got $5 million in your bank account. Why? Yeah, that can be a problem. You have to report to the other one. Yeah, that could be hold money from your brother, try to buy a house here, which is prohibited right now. Yeah, and so all these things you need to find out. Yeah, use the different tools. Okay, so let's talk about we used that's two basic tools to analyze data. The first category called data visualization. Yeah, it's low-hanging fruits. Easy to visualize the data, find out, you have $5 million in your bank account last night. Yeah, it's outline. You can use the box whistle diagram to show that, right? And the second category, we need data analysis model. We are going to learn 7 models from this course to analyze the data to find out why BL dipole correlate. What's, sales for current chicken tomorrow? Yeah? Yeah? Should tomorrow is rainy, windy, should Professor Lee play golf tomorrow? What do you think? No. That's problem, right? You never use my data. You lose money tomorrow, your golf course. You close the door, sleep. I love playing that kind of environment. If you analyze my data, right? Rainy, romantic, that kind of, yeah? So this is called personalization issue, yeah? So we use the basic statistical analysis, right? And it's a 4 scientific goal, description, what happened, and prediction. Tomorrow, will Professor Lee play golf or not? Yeah. Explanation why I contract COVID-19. My, boyfriend, we live in the same room. It's okay. Here, and the way doing control management. You are MBA, right? Business management. Then you organize your business and catch that market trend. Okay, so this is basic review, right? So for statistics, the most important concept is a population and a sample. Yeah? So what do you mean by population? What do you mean by sample?
Sample is part of the population, and you can choose sample to predict the whole picture of the population.
Why we need to study sample? Why not just study population?
Because populations to get to conclusion that yes.
Do you have a definition?
Population is a vast area. I mean, you can't cover the whole population at once, so you pick up the major pointers for example.
Yeah. So good. Population is everything. The Canadian woman population. Some women still live in the village of India, right? If you study each of the women, right? That's hard. Sometimes impossible. Sure, you are late. Yeah, you watch it on 9 weeks, you will be there. Yeah. Okay, I know that you're late. Yeah. So basically, if you study what's the life expectancy for this light bulb, right? If you test issue that, it's gone. All right, it's impossible. Right? Yeah? How long will it last? We don't know. Yeah? You need to select a sample to study. Yeah? So that's a concept to describe these two concepts. Anything to describe the population is called parameters. And that is about 2,000 hours for that light bulb, right? Yeah? Parameters. And we cannot study each of the light bulb, we select some of the sample to study sample. Anything related to the sample, say we select 10 of the light to study the sample, right? Each of the average of the light expectancy for this light, say 2010 hours. Yeah, this is statistics about the sample. Yeah, and how bright the light. And the good thing about the population, you have a lot of sample nowadays, which is a data set, generated data set. Which food you eat so far, what kind of girlfriend you date so far, right? What is the data set there, right? It's called, we studied that sample, try to predict in follow this population, right? It's called statistical inference, right? So this is the basic concept. Then, after you get these parameters, we use probability theory, to make prediction. Yeah, you have a baby next year, yeah? Maybe. She most likely live at 100 years old. That's prediction based on the data set, yeah. The Canadian life, average age is growing. Now it's probably 82. By you baby, probably average age is 100 already. Yeah, yeah. Based on the trend we can study, right? So you can use probability. Most likely he will live over 100 years old. Then you prepare your society around your baby, yeah? About house, about medical care, about the food supply, right? About senior care, right? Then build happy life. So this is the basic concept, right? Population sample. Parameters, statistics. And from sample, we try to influence population. From population, use probability to make a prediction about the sample. Right? That's the purpose. So any question, even you are confused, get your pure tutor to get some few. Now that you can watch YouTube, a lot of video about this, yeah? Get some more examples. So this definition we already covered, right? Population of everything, individual. Sometimes impossible to study that, right? The Canadian woman, can be living in India, can be living in China, right? Can be hired some mountain. You cannot, study each of them. Yeah? The simple one, you study sample, get some sample, based on the population or location. For example, major Canadian women live in 2 provinces, Ontario, Quebec. So we got 100 from Ontario, 100 from Quebec. Then 50 from BC because less population. Only 2, 3 from Northwest Territory, right? Based on the population level, you sample it. Yeah? Then you study this woman. Yeah? What kind of color you like to wear next summer? Yeah? And what kind of dress you like it? Yeah? Next summer. So I can prepare my fashion store for Canadian woman for next summer. Yeah, color, style, everything. Yeah, okay. So then you do your business. Parameter about population, statistics, right? We study statistics, right? About average, about variance. Yeah, about standard deviation. That concept. Okay. So nowadays, because of data everywhere, right? You can use this one. Study this data for your business advantage. If you don't study, it's garbage. Yeah? It's a waste for you. That's why statistics is the foundation for machine learning, data analysis. So that's 2 kind of variable we care about. One is a category variable. Yeah? So what's your GPA right now? Yeah? Can be B, can be A, yeah? And what's your other course, right? The average job. What's your gender? Man, woman, or no, not man, not woman. So what's that? Yeah. And the second category, most important, numerical, right? Your age, your height, your body weight, it's numerical. Your grade for this course. Your grade from assignment 1, yeah? is continuous variable from 0 to 100. Yeah, never stop. Yeah. So two kind of variable we care about, right? And from this course, if you know the variable, right? You can start to use different techniques to analyze. For example, for if you know the category variable about your gender about this course, I don't know what's percentage of women from this course, what's percentage of male of this course, right? You can use the frequency, yeah, percentile, yeah, and if you know the data, it's numerical. Age, your age, yeah. What's average age for this class, right? So that's mean. Mean is average. Each of your age divided by total class size. Average out, yeah? 24, 25, whatever, yeah? About the median. So the median concept is a little bit tricky. Basically, you order your age from small to big, then take the middle of that. It's median. Yeah. The model basically what's frequently happened, the number called mode. For example, what's frequently age of your class? 25, that's the mode of your class, right? And so that's a question for you, right? Regarding your age of your class. Yeah. Both cases we use the mean, yeah, and sometimes we use the median. This can be used for income. For example, Statistics Canada, right? They give you data about Canadian income every quarter, and that was it. This quarter, Canadian median income is about $55,000. They use the median, they don't use the mean. Why? The question asks why. Why not use the median income? They use the median income. Anyone tell me? If you check the Statistics Canada use, right? They use median, not use mean. Why?
I understand what is the above and below frequency of the average.
Yeah.
When they are using median, they'll find out what is the average value first. They'll make a projection for the above average or below average.
Yeah.
So probably they will be using the median.
The median is $53,000. Yeah. You make 60, you make 50, you make 30, you're okay. We are about median. The big issue for the lot of people make a lot of money. For example, the small business owner, right? The banker, investor, right? They make $1 million. If you average out, right? $1 million, you $50,000, you average out, right? So the average is very high. Yeah? Make you feel bad. Oh my God, $50,000. The average is probably, $100,000. Yeah. That's why Canadian, for such topic that use median, make you feel better. Yeah? Otherwise you will feel very bad. You want violence against the rich people. Okay? So this is about variance, about the change of your sample data. So you can use the range. The rich people, they make $3 million for CEO of the IBC bank. Yeah? And the poor people, no jobs, make zero money, big range. What do you quantify, right? You make $60,000 per year. Yeah? So from zero minimum to maximum, what's the quantile? Oh, I'm in the up quantile. Still feel good, yeah? For example, you get a 75 for assignment 1. You feel good? 75. No good, yeah? If I say average is 68, do you feel better right now because 75? Yeah, you are the first quantile. Yeah, if you are good, actually you are number one in this class, right? So the quantile matter, right? What's quantile? Can be 100, or it can be 75, and 50, 50 in the median, and the low quantile, right? You got 50, right? It's one low quantile, right? It's bad, yeah. And if you are 75, 100 quantile, yeah? Standard deviation is talk about the variance about it, right? Yeah. For example, you got 75, she got 60, she got 80, she got what do you want? It's a lot of change, right? Yeah. It's not good for me, right? Why I teach students so much change, yeah? So basically, you want the average 75, you grade, then you square, then you add each of the squared up, then you do square root. It's called standard deviation formula. Yeah? The reason for that easy to do, right? It's for computer easy to do, right? Ideally use absolute number. Yeah, the 100 minus 75 average is 25, and 60 minus 75 minus 45, minus 15, right? So you add them together. What's the number? 30. Yeah. So that is you cancel each other, right? Yeah. That's another. So the simple way, you square that difference. Yeah. Whatever you are up the average, low the average, you square them. Then you add them together, square root it, right? So computer easy to do. So this is what I call standard deviation. Okay. So from now on, for your assignment, your final exam always tell you what's your SD, standard deviation. Yeah. Your average difference about 5 grade is still okay. If your average grade difference, right, 10 or 12, right, or 20, that's a big difference. Yeah. So this gives you the variance of your the data about your grade. Yeah. And the variance is just without the square root. Yeah. And it's also measure your variance, your variability of your data set, yeah? But not as a SD, right? It's kind of, what's your average, the grade difference, right? Yeah. So, for your product quality, right, you are very afraid, that light bulb is life is 2,000 hours. My light bulb only 1,000 hours, right? It's a big difference of the variance. It's quality problem. Right? I got a lawsuit for this company, GE company. Why my light bulb only half of that? Yeah. So that's quality issue, right? So this standard deviation application is about variance of your population. So you can calculate this one variance, right? Most of the statistical package, right? Like Excel, like Tableau can do that automatically for you. But you should know this concept, right? ST. Most of the widely used ST is absolute number difference of your data. Well, we mentioned one picture worth 1,000 words, right? Yeah, how say in India? One picture worth 1,000 words. Yeah. So every culture probably have something like that. Yeah. So easily you can use this kind of a graph to show your data distribution. So this is a histogram. Yeah. This is normal, right? When you have a medical check, right? Oh, normal. It's meaning okay. So your data, in this range. Right? This is a skew to right. This is skew to left. Yeah. Most likely your grade look like this. Most people. Average is 75, not 60. Then most people get this kind of range. Yeah. Less people fail. Yeah. A lot of people get 80, 90. Yeah. So for data, right, the data, able to accumulate the data, the simple diagram called scatter diagram, right? Basically, I want to see what's your age distribution for this course, for this class. So what's your age? 25. Convention, what's your age? 23, yeah, good. Put that, 23, 25, 25, right? Yeah, maybe sample there. Then you can see what's most age, maybe 25, maybe 24, right? So you can see visually from this scatter diagram. The easy way for data analysis, put the data for this one is one dimension, right? Yeah, and you could put two dimension too. Yeah, and what kind of say, how many year experience, how much you earn. Yeah, if you do a survey about your income, what's your age? 25. How much you earn? $50,000. You put it there. 25. $50,000. Put it there. Yeah, it's two dimensions. Then you see what's pattern inside, right? Yeah. So scatter diagram very powerful for this course. You can use the Excel. You can use the Tableau. Box wizard, very powerful for business analysis, right? For example, every morning, the bank, when you sleep, they scan your bank account to see any outlier. Yeah? So they use this box, right? If your bank account about $50,000, it's okay. It's about this range, right? Something from 0 to to $10,000 or $100,000, right? Suddenly your bank account about $5 million, which is called outlier. That will catch you, right? Alert, this bank suddenly got so much money, right? So this is the box, this is the wizard. Wizard is outlier, which is outlier, right? So based on your data distribution, right? For example, Canadian bank account, either from 0, no money, or to $100,000, yeah. And my wife and I keep about $80,000, yeah, just in case, yeah. And it's fine, it's normal, right? So which is outlier, right? Yeah. What do you say? What is outlier? Yeah. 1 million outlier, 2 million outlier, yeah. So this depends on your data there. Then see whether it's outlier, which amount you should report, right? And give you. From this case, I can tell you, yeah? Anything about, $150,000 is outlier already, yeah, can be. Yeah? So this is a powerful tool to identify your outlier, right? For financial, yeah. Same thing for your blood sugar level, right? Check diabetes, yeah. You go to blood test from a live lab. They get a report, they get an alert for you. Right? This is outlier. This is for in diabetes, pre-diabetes range. You get an alert right away, right? So then you could use this diagram. What's the majority Canadian in your age? What's the blood sugar level? But you are much over than that, so you get an alert. Yeah, you should see your doctor to do further diagnosis whether you have a diabetes or not. Yeah. So this is a mechanism to identify what's kind of 1.5 interquartile rate, kind of thing. So you can compare your model performance based on this box wizard diagram. Yeah. So as in the first class, we want to study relationship about the two variable, right? Yeah, and the cells of the dipole, baby dipole cells relate to BL cells. Yeah, this relationship. Yeah, yeah, many relationship. Yeah, weather tomorrow, rainy, windy, whether Professor Lee played golf or not, right? This relationship, you'll find out yes or no. Yeah, depend which is yes, which is no. The simple one, you can use this one. Put x to y, two variables. You can put a two-dimension x, y. So this one you can see, right? This is strong positive relationship. This is a negative relationship, right? Who gave me an example of a lective relationship? Lective. Go in the 1 and decrease y. Any example? You can learn from economical for this curve. What is curve? Economicus. Yeah? Can you recall? Yeah, it's called downward sloping. Yeah, demand curve. You go in the price, I buy less. Yeah, now the inflation, right? I lost a lot of weight. Good for me, right? I eat less. Before I had 4 slices of bread, now 2. When my doctor said you may have pre-diabetes, my doctor said you only eat 1. Right? So price go up, I eat less. Yeah, downward sloping. This is a strong lective relationship, right? So this one is some kind of relationship, right? But very weak, not that strong, right? Spread, right? This one you can put one linear line to fit, yeah? This one, weak lective relationship. This one pretty much no relationship, yeah? So this one, use scatter diagram to put them in this kind of 2-dimension space. You can see what's a relationship, right? Easy to see. So we are learning linear regression, right? Yeah, it's one of the most popular ones, the basic model to see the relationship, right? Yeah, this kind of something related to philosophy, right? If you work harder, more hours, you get more grade. Otherwise, you will not do that. Yeah? If you're boiling the water, to some degree, the water boils, right? So this is life philosophy. Yeah? That's why linear relationship is a basic relationship. We'll study next week. Okay? However, a lot of relationships not only linear. For example, this kind of a inverted U shape, right? You know. In general, you see, when I get older, I make more money. Do you agree? Yeah? Because you get more experience. However, for Canadian population, if you're over 55 years old, your salary will go down and that. Yeah? For example, right? My peak earning of $500,000 when I 45. Yeah? Work for US company. Now I'm teaching, right? I don't know. Little money. Yeah? When I retire, 0 money. So this is a general population of a Canadian, right? Depending on your age. That's why you need to work hard, make money before you retire. Yeah? So this kind of so this kind of a model fit you this data much better than this linear line. Yeah? For example, I'm 58. How much? If you use a linear line, I make a lot of money. No, actually not that money. Yeah? Right? Okay? So this is the formula for linear regression. It's very basic. Yeah? Welcome. Yeah? And we'll learn that linear regression. So how to measure your linear regression error, right? For example, you know, I make $80,000, you say I make $150,000.